The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, 2023, BNS, was enacted on December 25, 2023, repealing and replacing the Indian Penal Code 1860 (IPC) as the new penal code of the country. The three new laws, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita and the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, will come into effect from July 1, 2024. The Ministry of Home Affairs has released notification regarding the same. Point is that overall there are 20 chapters under the BNS. Second point is that the chapters and offences against women and children, murder, have been given precedence. Further, the offences against women and children which were scattered throughout in the erstwhile Penal Code 1860 have been brought together and have been consolidated under Chapter V. Third point is that the BNS has been streamlined and it will now consist of only 358 sections as opposed to 511 sections in IPC 1860. Comparison between the sections of IPC 1860 and the sections of BNS 2023 for your reference. One of the salient features of BNS are the definitions. Most of these interpretation clauses in sections 8 to 52A of IPC 1860 have been retained in BNS without any change and have been consolidated in section 2 of BNS in alphabetical dictionary sequence for ease of reading and reference. It must be noted that the applicability of these interpretation rules in BNS is subject to requirements of the context of a provision, as all definitions in BNS in Section 2 are subject to the qualificatory phrase, unless the context otherwise requires. The applicability of interpretation clauses in Sections 8 to 52A of IPC, except definitions in Sections 9, 32 and 46, were not made subject to contextual requirements. The second feature is community service. Section 4F of BNS has introduced a new form of punishment, community service, for the first time. Object is to reduce the burden on jails. Community service has been included in BNS as a punishment for the first time and it is being given legal status. BNS prescribes community service as punishment for petty offenses like non-appearance in response to a proclamation, attempt to commit suicide, to compel or restrain exercise of lawful power of public servant, petty theft on return of theft money, misconduct in public by a drunken person, defamation, etc. Feature is abatement outside India. Section 48 of BNS provides that a person abets an offence within the meaning of this Sanhita who, without and beyond India, abets the commission of any act in India which would constitute an offence if committed in India. Abatement by a person outside India has been made an offence under Section 48 to allow prosecution of person located in foreign country of IPC, provided for imprisonment up to 3 years or fine, or both. Section 57 of BNS provides for imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 7 years and fine. One of the salient features of BNS is changes in offences against children. The act of hiring, employing, or engaging a child to commit an offence is made a punishable offence under Section 95 of BNS 2023. Which entails punishment of imprisonment of minimum 7 years, extendable to 10 years. Section 366A of IPC provided for offence of procuration of minor girl, under the age of 18 years. Section 96 of BNS deals with offence of procuration of any child below the age of 18 years. Substituted for person in Section 99 of BNS 373 IPC. Imprisonment prescribed is not less than 7 years, but which may extend to 14 years. Earlier prescribed imprisonment was 10 years. Next feature is mob lynching. Section 103(2) of BNS is a new provision which provides criminal liability and punishment for killing in a mob. Section 103(2) of BNS provides that when a group of 5 or more persons acting in concert commits murder on the ground of race, caste or community, sex, place of birth, language, personal belief, or any other ground, each member of such group shall be punished with death or with imprisonment for life, and shall also be liable to fine. Has also laid down guidelines in Tehseen S. Poonawalla case on mob lynching.